What is going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here with another video for you guys today, and yeah, we have another blog update. It looks like if you guys haven't already had a chance to check it out, it looks like another pretty plain Jane week. And actually, I do want to apologize because I had thought that they were going to bring in Battle World Sentry, but could very well be the following week or even the week after now. Yeah, they always have this stuff in the data mines so early in advance, and I just kind of assumed that with the Annihilus chapter requirements that they would have it earlier than later. But anyways, I'll apologize now for leading anybody astray. So as you guys can see here, it looks like we do have Moon Girl Battle Pass, so that's gonna be nice. So on the 9th, just make sure you're collecting all those goodies on your current Battle Pass and get it all done before this new one kicks in. As well, later on, we will have the Quasar leaderboard event, which I feel like is going to be a big trap. I'm going to flat out say it right now. We had predicted this again with the Odin leaderboard and then the leaderboard before Odin, which I'm trying to remember what it was, but it was an energy spending one as well. But they're kicking us, they're hitting us in all three of our pillars. They're targeting our energy. They're targeting our gold and our training materials with the maxed out event and the race to 110. And now they are hitting us in our power cores with this new leaderboard event, because it's going to be a power core spending one. And yeah, it's kind of like, they want us to use everything up, because there's going to be the near, we're going to be near the end of month 2 for Annihilus soon, and as we get nearer, there's going to be the announcement of his release, and we're just going to need power cores, training materials, gold, and everything else, and energy for whatever's to come next, right? So I feel like right now I will caution you guys to be careful with this leaderboard. Alternatively, if not a lot of people are partaking in it and you wish, if you wish to do it because you've got lots of cores hoarded up, then go for it. If you don't have diamonds or you don't have red stars on your Quasar, this could be one of the best chances to get it. And it is also ironic because they just gave access to the red stars for Quasar. They announced that just a few days ago, so it's a little crazy. They always do this, and then just imagine people spending their promotion credits, and then of course, yeah, it would just flat out piss me off if I did that, and then there's a leaderboard event right around the corner, right? So, I mean, why not announce a leaderboard first, and then get the credits and stuff? I don't know, or give us an update, right? Give us a heads up on that, right? So, anyways, that's my 2 cents. And another thing to mention here is that Sam Alexander will be added to the Fractal store. So actually, this is kind of a very nice touch, because they seem to be adding these new champions very, very quick. I think last week we had actually had Moon Girl come in as well, and then we got her literally a week after. So this is a much more accelerated rate than we've seen previously with the other characters, and I will, I'll give them credit here. It's appreciated, because now instead of spending our hard-earned power cores, we can use some of those fractals to get both Alexander and Moon Girl through the Fractal store without having to use our power cores. But of course, even if you get those characters leveled up, if we don't have the gold and the training resources to do it, that's kind of a useless from our side of things. Anyways, so as you go into the blog here, it kind of just talks about really the only thing last to mention. I feel like that's important on this blog is this negative zone, and we knew it was coming back. It was in the data mines. We just didn't know what shape or what form it was going to be in, and it looks like, yeah, it's going to be, you're going to use your excuse me, you're going to use your your chapter 1 characters, and it says here you're going to be able to get negative matter and gold. Curious what this negative matter is. Maybe it's just something for the command center, but we'll see when it goes live. And of course, with the gold crunch and everything, hopefully they are more generous with the materials and stuff like that with regards to the rewards. On top of that as well, if you guys are curious, you'll need basically just 2 teams to complete it. Again, Vigilantes is such a banger team. They've been kind of the most rounded team for a while now, and not just in Raids and Crucible, but it's been appreciated that they have been bringing that back, and it makes a lot of sense since they spent so much time with this negative zone, and for them to just scrap it, yeah, I can kind of see why they're bringing it back. But yeah, Fantastic Four and Vigilantes, if you guys want to get a head start, make sure you're gearing up those 2 teams. You'll be able to crush the 16 nodes when it does go live for us next week. All right. Other than that, the last thing I'll leave you guys with here is this image of Maestro. Now, this is interesting because, as you guys can see here, there's a whole bunch of, there's a whole bunch of pieces of other heroes' gear on this image, and this is actually quite interesting. It's in the data files, and yeah, you can kind of see Iron Man's armor, Captain America's shield, Thanos' gauntlet, what looks like appears to be Juggernaut's helmet as well, and I think that's the Winter Soldier's arm. So yeah, a bunch of different things there, but that makes me wonder now. Oh, and that's Odin's staff as well. But yeah, that makes me wonder actually what his kit's going to be consisting of, because if he's got all these equipment and gear, like maybe he's got some ability to absorb or take away, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what his kit looks like. This is intriguing for sure. I think his kit is going to make people contemplate, like, hey, do we need to build up the champions? Do we need to build up the daring warriors? And until they unveil the kit, and maybe it'll be next week, it's definitely an intriguing art that they've shown us, and I'm curious as well as to what his actual abilities will be. And like I already said before, if you guys had seen some of my other videos with regards to Sentry and Null, both those characters are extremely they're extremely good in their own right. Null is kind of well-rounded everywhere, and of course his darkness is just it's absolutely baffling, and lots of game modes he can thrive in. In Sentry, he can do what entire teams can do in Cosmic Crucible, but as a one-person unit, canceling speed bar, and also speed manipulation. So I mean, I'm curious what Maestro is going to bring to the table here, and I don't know if the early shards are quote-unquote, urgent, because it is going to be Whalestones that will allow people to kind of get his shards early by having the 6 and 7. What is it? I have to look at the blog here again, but yeah, his event I think is going to be kind of geared more towards the whales, and then I think we can just kind of take our time with it. It's the same thing with Jeff the Land Shark. Like, they announce these characters and they hype them up, and then when they actually come into the game, then it's kind of like stale. And even now, I feel like we are getting shards for Jeff, but it's a slow process, and you can kind of see people losing interest in it already. So Maestro might be the same, but we'll see what happens when it actually goes live. And I was hoping for Sentry next week, but maybe it's the following week, and then we'll have an idea maybe when this. When maybe the last run of the Sentry Battle World is, and then of course that's probably when Maestro will be announced. But anyways, that's all I got for this time, guys. Wish you guys a happy Friday. Hope you guys have a lovely rest of your weekend. And I will catch you guys in the next one.